The journey began recently when the approval window for Bitcoin ETFs opened. The US Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, might have started to notify the approval of spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. This information came light from sources close to the regulatory procedure, as shared by Fox Business journalist Eleanor Terrett. Should this occur, the ETFs would start trading the following week. However, experts like ETF analyst James Seffert have cautioned that there has been a lot of noise about the expectations from this approval window. Seffert clarified that while he didn't rule out this possibility, he did not expect official approval orders for the spot Bitcoin ETF today. His projection was that they would happen between Monday, January 8th and Wednesday, January 10th, which is close to the final part of the deadline that the SEC has to give a verdict. Precisely on January 10th, the SEC's deadline expires to indicate whether it approves ARK Invest's spot Bitcoin ETF proposal. According to various ETF issuers and specialists, the SEC is expected to approve such a product, along with the rest of the applications on or before this date, without benefiting its launch first. This week, Terrett has communicated that the SEC met with the main stock exchanges to finalize comments on an ETF regulatory process. This situation has heightened expectations that the body will issue its approval after rumors circulated for a moment that it was going to reject them. With this sequence, the price of Bitcoin has experienced strong volatility this week, fluctuating between $41,000 and $46,000. Therefore, it is expected that these strong fluctuations will continue in the market due to the news about the topic, especially with the SEC's official verdict. Market analyst Michael van der Pop predicts that the price range could continue with extremes for the next 3 to 6 months, with the possible approval of the ETFs. He believes we might see a peak in the area of $48,000 to $51,000 and a capitulation candle towards $36,000 to $38,000. For some analysts, the approval of the ETFs will attract new investors to the market, driving up the price. Meanwhile, others maintain that at least in the short term, it would trigger a sell the news event, which would bring the market down. To sum up, the potential outcomes of the SEC's decision on Bitcoin ETFs are twofold. On one hand, it could attract new investors and drive up the price of Bitcoin. On the other hand, it could trigger a sell the news event, leading to a drop in the market. The price of Bitcoin is expected to experience strong volatility in the coming weeks, especially with the SEC's official verdict. The approval window, which is open till January 10th, has heightened expectations and caused a lot of buzz in the financial world. Only time will reveal the true impact of this decision.